Well, g'day guys. I thought I'd do something a little bit different. We are down here in the GP1 shed at the moment. We're currently with Paul Cunningham. Paul, can you tell us a little bit that you're going to do with 86 coming up to the weekend for the Griffith Cup?
Yeah, thanks, Scotty. As you can see, we're packed up, ready to go. The crew chief, the Terror, has been working very hard in the shed in the last couple of weeks. Found a few little issues with the boat, specifically around the carbies, but finished those off during the week, and we're just packing it up now, ready to head off on Thursday.
Wow, looking good, mate. So tell us, the last place I think you were racing was Lake Charm. Place before that was Lake Epilock. Can you tell us a couple of the highlights from the last two race meetings, and even from Melton too?
Yeah, definitely. Lake Charm is just one of the best places to race. Crew this year is Em and Maddie, Terra's kids, and they just love pushing us out there. And it's, highlight for us is just been having the family come along and help out. I think it's great to have two boats running, but very small crew. So we rely upon each other very heavily, and it's good to see the kids coming through and getting involved in the sport, which is what we want to see. We want to see it grow through the youngsters coming through.
Now that's pretty good, mate. Seeing this is a family-orientated sport, family-orientated team, you're doing pretty well. How are you sitting in the Auslight Championship?
Yeah, so second at the moment in the Australian Championships. Unfortunately, we had one of our rounds cancelled, so we'll go to Yarrawonga in second place. The number one sticker's on it at the moment. It may need to come off at the end of the season, but we'll see. We're not that far behind. Grant's leading the way with the wins. I've run second to him. As you did ask about the highlight, one of the highlights was actually beating Grant at Melton, and it was the first race of the second day, and he didn't like it at all. He was filthy on it, so that was probably my biggest highlight. But yeah, we're running good in the championship. It's pleasing to see that there's been 9 entrants this year, and for me, the highlight is the growth of 1.6s in Australia is just tremendous. We're seeing new boats come out, new teams. We're seeing most of us now running cockpits, deck-to-deck racing. The Holly boys are, got their third boat coming, so the sport's growing and growing, and we're doing some pretty good speeds out there. It's a ton of fun, and if anybody's at home thinking about getting into boat racing, these are a great way to do it.
So PC, going back to things, now you've been a really good driver of the 1.6s, but would you step back into a Grand Prix, seeing you've in 2005 won the UIM championship? Would you ever get back into it?
No, mate. I was in retirement, quite happy, and been working with Grant. Grant's been a friend of mine for God knows how long. So when the two boats came on board, Grant offered me a drive in the 86. It's been a real pleasure to do it. I've just turned 50, mate. I think I'm happy just running around in the 1.6s. In fact, you get out huffing and puffing. These things are all carbon, and they really do take a pounding out there. Probably the GP actually might be a bit easier to drive, but no, mate. I'll leave that up to Grant and Troy Marlin and all the boys in the class to keep doing that. But yeah, I'm loving it. They're good fun. They float a lot, and they get down on miles an hour on a Grand Prix hydroplane. There's still plenty to do inside.
So seeing there's good deck-to-deck racing, besides Harrow on the water, who would be your next stiff competition?
Look, everybody's out there having a real crack. We saw it. Melton, Dewey ran third over the weekend in the open cockpit boat. So, you've got Holly boys. Oscar's coming through the ranks. He's getting quicker and quicker for every race he goes out. Brad's got his new deal coming from America, which they're working hard on, and I'm not sure if it's going to be at Yarrawonga or not, but hopefully we see it there. Andrew in the Predator from South Australia, ski racer that's joined the class in the past 2 years. That's the ex-Mike Smith boat. That's a super fast boat. So, anybody can win on the day, and when we look at the fields becoming 7, 8, 9, I was horrified when I had pole bloody 7 at Charm on the outside. Most of the day I just unfortunately drew badly, but when you may have a fast boat, but when you've got to go the long way around, and they're hydroplanes, they don't just corner on the boys, it's hard work.
Perfect. Thank you very much for your time, PC. We'll wish you all the best. Good luck on the weekend. I hope you can knock off the boss for the weekend.
Well, we hope so, and yeah, thanks a lot, and everybody come on down and see the Oz Lights. You know, we're a great class. Hopefully we've been putting on some great shows, and looking forward to a big EC Griffith Cup next weekend.
Fantastic, mate. We'll see you soon.